And welcome again, dear friends, to the May 9th edition of Fresh Bread. This is Reverend Phil Anderson here with you. And I'm pastor of Oakland United Methodist Church in Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church here in the capital city of Topeka, Kansas. This is for May the 9th, 2023. Again, we're playing catch up. I didn't get these done early, so we're kind of catching up for the last couple of days. I wanted to let you know a couple of things that are going on with our church that, both churches actually, that, you may or may not be aware of, and I'll just share a few things this week. I'm out taking a walk right now. I wanted to let you know that we are offering on Sunday, or I should say Saturday afternoons at 1 o'clock. We're doing kind of an informal service for people who typically wouldn't make it to church, or who don't go to church usually, or who can't go to church. Maybe they're working, or they don't feel comfortable coming on a Sunday morning, or it just doesn't fit in their schedule. And so we're instead of doing things on Saturday night right now, this is at Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church, of course, 1029 North Kansas Avenue in the No-Tours District in North Topeka. What we're doing is we're having this very informal service. And again, it's really not geared for the church folks. Now, church folks are welcome, don't get me wrong. But if you're coming in expecting to see a service just like what you do on Saturday morning, or I should say Sunday morning, or what you might see on a Sunday night service, you probably may be in for a bit of a surprise, if not just maybe, I don't know, just a little bit like, wow, what's going on here? Because this is going to be a little bit different. And same gospel message is just going to be hopefully presented in a whole different way. And so that's the idea, is to try to reach the people that aren't coming to church, that we can spread the good news of Jesus Christ to them in a way that they would receive it and feel comfortable. It's going to hopefully speak to what their needs would be, maybe differently than what we would do on Sunday morning. These are not Sunday morning services like we normally do. Typically we'll do 3 or 4 videos, contemporary music that I think you would like, contemporary Christian music, that is. I think you would like that. And but again, it's a work in progress. And so we started this, I believe, April the 22nd. So we've had 3 so far. And actually the first time we had about a dozen people. The second time we had about 20, I think. I really kind of lost count. And then last week we were down to about, I think, 5 or 6 because we had some people who couldn't come, who typically are there. And that's going to be the case. It's really not about the numbers. It's just about making this available. And so we typically, again, would show some music videos and maybe have a little discussion, do a scripture passage and have a little short, I don't know what I'd call it, a sharing or devotional. I mean, maybe a sermon if you wanted to take it to the extreme. I don't know if I'd call them a sermon. They probably are, because I can get kind of excited and I start preaching, so I guess that makes it a sermon, right? But it's a work in progress. And so we're just trying to reach people that we typically wouldn't reach. And so I'm going to end this discussion today. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. I just want to tell you that we do appreciate your prayers and your support. You're always welcome. Again, the service may not be exactly what you're looking for, and that's fine. It's not for everybody. And it's specifically geared kind of as a non-traditional alternative type of a service, again, for those who just for whatever reason don't find their way to church on Sundays. We want to make sure that we're doing all we can to get out and welcome them to the church. I've been out trying to invite people up and down North Kansas Avenue. We're hoping to start something like this probably in July, after I'm off in June. I don't see any point in starting it up and then having to stop it for 3 weeks, because I'll be out for 3 Sundays in June on some time off. Once I'm back in July, hopefully we can get things rolling again. So that's the story. I'll tell you a little bit more about the ideas and the plans tomorrow. So come back tomorrow for the Wednesday edition of Fresh Bread, and I'll talk to you then. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of the day.